What's up? It's Brian. So I suck at thumbnails and I'm trying to fix it in front of y'all. I'm making myself the lab rat again. This is video number 2. And really what I'm trying to do is this is kind of a rebuild of this channel. This channel has 59 subscribers and I'm challenging myself to see if I can put some of the things that I've used as a marketing consultant, working with small businesses and teaching them the ins and outs of shooting their own content, if I can apply it to my own channel. So that's what I'm doing. I realized one of my limitations on this platform with growing is I am terrible at thumbnails. I'm terrible at thumbnails. Even when I like the thumbnail, it's not good. I'm trying out a couple of different things and hopefully y'all can ride along with me because I'd imagine that a lot of y'all are kind of in the same boat I am. You've been doing this for a minute. You've tried what the trends are telling you, you've tried what the experts are telling you. And so now it's time to do some experimentation and see what actually works for you. This is really about learning visual communication, and I'm kind of reimagining how I perceive thumbnails. I'm not trying to be a designer. I'm just trying to make thumbnails that are effective in terms of driving traffic to my channel. Okay. I'm going to make the progress visible. I'm going to teach what I learn as I go along the way. And so hopefully you can ride along with me in terms of what I learn about thumbnails. So this is probably going to be part 1 of a series about my thumbnails sucking. And so here's the thing. My thumbnails suck and I'm keeping a buck with y'all. I'm keeping 100 with y'all. They're like you scroll right past me kind of bad thumbnails, like ugh. You just look like ugh, ugh, and you just keep going. So instead of complaining about it, and talking about the algorithms playing me and all this other stuff, I'm going to try to fix it. I'm gonna try to fix the thing that's within my control and change how my videos look. That's part of the reason why you're not seeing the digital background. I play around with it. I turn it on. I turn it off. I'm broadcasting from my storage room. And so I don't want y'all to see all that back there. This is all the stuff from my mom's garage and stuff. You don't really need to see all that. So I got a little screen back here. And so that's what we're going to ride with. I know how to write. Like that's what I got into the game with. I was a copywriter. I started helping out small businesses with my company, I Sell Words, and started writing ad copy for them. If you don't know what a copywriter is, it's a person that writes words that sell. I Sell Words. All right. Ads, landing pages. I've written books for people. I'm a writer. So that's what I do. I've been paid to write books for people and stuff like that. And so, I do have some value. I do have some bankable skills there. The problem is, I know how to write. I could talk on camera, but that's where my creative dies. Like, you don't see me doing any like whiteboard kind of stuff because I write like a small child. You look at it like, what third grader made this? It looks like a third grader drew it with his left foot. Like, it's bad. Okay. And so I've been playing around with different platforms. Currently, my main thumbnail, like right now, I'm so limited with my thumbnails. I've just kind of thrown up my hands and say, I'm gonna let vidIQ help me out with the thumbnails and as a little AI thumbnail generator. That ain't working either. People ain't feeling those either. I do the tools and platforms I normally use. I was using Canva. I am on Adobe Express just because I was in the Adobe ecosystem. I had foolishly paid for a subscription, and apparently that's like signing your life away to Mephisto or something, signing, conscripting your soul to be bound in damnation or whatever to the Adobe gods for however long, because once you register with Adobe on a monthly basis, they own you, they own your children and everything. But I know how to use Adobe Express. It's a pretty powerful little platform. I like it better than Canva. It's just a preference because I use it more. And here's the thing. So as I'm designing it, I start overthinking things. The first change I'm actually going to make is the very first change, and I'm going to list a couple of other ones. One of the first tests is I'm going to see if I can do the minimalist thumbnail kind of thing, where I take some picture of myself, looking, however, and then just put the words right there. So myself looking shocked and pointing like, okay. And I'm gonna try that first. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna go back into my Adobe bag and see how creative I can get. Here's the thing. I need to, because I'm all about buying leverage, right? So the goal is to try to get this channel. And if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna link it somewhere around here. The previous channel, the challenge is I'm gonna monetize a channel with 59 subscribers. I've done ultra micro, like micro audiences. I'm monetizing for other businesses. I'm trying it on myself. So that's what I'm that's what I'm working on. Make 3 to 5 versions of my next thumbnail, A, B, and test them for 48 hours to see which one gets the most clicks. And I'm basically trying to see what I learn. I'm already seeing that faces and bold text went over clutter. And so it's not about communication. It's about communication, not about decoration. Here's the thing. I used to think thumbnails were just art, but really it's copywriting, and that's the change. That's the flip. I'm flipping it in my head. I'm trying to envision these as visual copywriting, and maybe that might simplify it a little bit. So if you're struggling with this too, let's start ugly and let's iterate together. Follow my journey. I will be doing follow up videos to show you what I learned. Possibly next Monday, next Tuesday, I will be showing you what actually changed my click through rate, good, bad, or indifferent. So that's all I got. I do appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Stick around. I do have a school community for business owners that want to learn how to create content for themselves. There's a charge to it so that we don't get spammers in there. And it's really building a community of supportive business owners that want to learn the technical aspects on how to record themselves with its mics, lights, video, all that good stuff. So, but if you're interested, click the link. It's a brand new community. The first 10 that get in, you get a lifetime access for a one time payment. There's a class in there that teaches you the basics of not only filming yourself, lighting yourself, doing the audio and stuff, but also how, scripting out your first intro video. So I hope you guys check it out. If you're interested, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.